You have entered Technician Report.
What is the main purpose of Haarp? Is this just an innocent research program, or is there more to this? Is there a program put into place right in our backyards that can control population and wipe out all electronics? If there is a massive civil rebellion against the American government, would it be as easy as hitting a button to control it? Haarp, High-Frequency Active Auroral Research Program, is a little-known, yet critically important U.S. military defense program which has generated quite a bit of controversy over the years in certain circles. Though denied by Haarp officials, some respected researchers allege that secret electromagnetic warfare capabilities of Haarp are designed to forward the U.S. military's stated goal of achieving full-spectrum dominance by the year 2020. Others go so far as to claim that Haarp can and has been used for weather modification, to cause earthquakes and tsunamis, to disrupt global communication systems, and more. Major aspects of the program are kept secret for alleged reasons of national security. Yet there is no doubt that Haarp and electromagnetic weapons capable of being used in warfare do exist. According to the official Haarp website, Haarp is a scientific endeavor aimed at studying the properties and behavior of the ionosphere, with particular emphasis on being able to understand and use it to enhance communications and surveillance systems for both civilian and defense purposes. The ionosphere is the delicate upper layer of our atmosphere, which ranges from about 30 miles 50 kilometers to 600 miles 1,000 kilometers above the surface of the Earth. The Haarp website acknowledges that experiments are conducted which use electromagnetic frequencies to fire pulsed, directed energy beams in order to temporarily excite a limited area of the ionosphere. Some scientists state that purposefully disturbing this sensitive layer could have major and even disastrous consequences. Concerned Haarp researchers like Dr. Michel Chossudovsky of the University of Ottawa and Alaska's Dr. Nick Bijak, son of a U.S. congressman, present evidence suggesting that these disturbances can even cause tsunamis and earthquakes. Two key major media documentaries, one by Canada's public broadcasting network CBC and the other by the History Channel, reveal the inner workings of Haarp in a most powerful way. The very well-researched CBC documentary includes this key quote: "It isn't just conspiracy theorists who are concerned about Haarp." In January of 1999, the European Union called the project a global concern and passed a resolution calling for more information on its health and environmental risks. Despite those concerns, officials at Haarp insist the project is nothing more sinister than a radio science research facility. The actual wording at bullet point 24 in this telling document states that the EU considers Haarp by virtue of its far-reaching impact on the environment to be a global concern and calls for its legal, ecological and ethical implications to be examined by an international independent body before any further research and testing. This revealing document further states that the EU regrets the repeated refusal of the US government to send anyone to give evidence on Haarp. Electromagnetic weapons pack an invisible wallop hundreds of times more powerful than the electrical current in a lightning bolt. One can blast enemy missiles out of the sky, another could be used to blind soldiers on the battlefield, still another to control an unruly crowd by burning the surface of their skin. If detonated over a large city, an electromagnetic weapon could destroy all electronics in seconds. They all use directed energy to create a powerful electromagnetic pulse. Directed energy is such a powerful technology it could be used to heat the ionosphere to turn weather into a weapon of war. Imagine using a flood to destroy a city or tornadoes to decimate an approaching army in the desert. The military has spent a huge amount of time on weather modification as a concept for battle environments. If an electromagnetic pulse went off over a city, basically all the electronic things in your home would wink and go out, and they would be permanently destroyed. Top-secret wartime experiments were conducted off the coast of Auckland to perfect a tidal wave bomb, declassified files reveal. United States Defense Chief said that if the project had been completed before the end of the war, it could have played a role as effective as that of the atom bomb. Details of the tsunami bomb, known as Project SEAL, are contained in 53-year-old documents released by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Trade. If the military secretly developed a weapon which could cause a tsunami over half a century ago, what kind of advanced deadly weapons might be available now? And why is it that the general public still doesn't know about secret weapons developed over 50 years ago? Clearly the military has the capability to cause a tsunami, and likely to cause earthquakes and hurricanes, as well. It's time for us to take action to spread the word on this vital topic. Having interpreted for top generals in my work as a language interpreter with the U.S. Department of State, I learned that military planners are always interested in developing the most devastating weapons possible. Yet these weapons are kept secret as long as possible, allegedly for reasons of national security. The many layers of intense secrecy both in the military and government result in very few people being aware of the gruesome capabilities for death and destruction that have been developed over the years. There are many examples of major defense projects kept successfully out of the public's eyes for years and even decades. The massive Manhattan Project, development of the first atomic bomb, is one such example. The building of an entire city to support the project in Oak Ridge, Tennessee, was successfully kept secret even from the state's governor. The stealth bomber was kept top secret for many years, and the public still has no way of knowing its full capabilities. It is through the use of the highly organized military and intelligence services that the power elite of our world, working in cooperation with key allies in government and corporate ownership of the media, are able to carry out major cover-ups and secret operations like those involved with Haarp. Some researchers have raised questions about the possible involvement of Haarp in major disasters like the earthquake in Haiti, Indonesian tsunami, and Hurricane Katrina. Could these have been Haarp experiments gone awry? Might they even have been caused by rogue elements which gained control of this devastating technology? Of course, disasters like this happen regularly on a natural basis, yet if you begin to research, there is some high strangeness around some of these disasters. The evidence is inconclusive, yet with the known and unknown major destructive capabilities of this weapon, serious questions remain.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel and go to technationreport.com. You have been disconnected.